Hey guys, welcome to week 2 for our end of summer yoga journey. Today we're focusing on waking and nourishing the mind and the body. We're going to go deep into some stretches. We're going to have a good flow of relaxation and active so we can get all the energy flowing and get ourselves ready to start or end a wonderful day. Go ahead and find a cozy spot on the mat and I'll see you soon. Today we're going to start off on our backs. So go ahead and bring yourself onto your back, hugging the knees into the chest, and just slowly taking our time to arrive here. Making sure that the shoulders are heavy on the ground. The head is fully relaxed onto the ground. And as we all begin to arrive and settle into this position, allow your gaze to go up towards the sky and then close your eyes and just start to take some deep breaths. Starting to swing the body a little bit from left to right, getting different areas in your back a nice little massage. Continue with the breath, and if you prefer to be in stillness, that's okay as well. Embrace what you need right now to be able to press that pause button and really just truly arrive to where you are right here, right now. Letting go. Taking all the time that you need during our class today to arrive to that state of calm, that state of balance, that state of joy. Continue to let the weight of your body release into the ground. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Enjoy this moment of silence and calmness before we start our active part of the class. Really embrace it. All the muscles in the face relax. And as you continue to take some deep breaths, go ahead and lift the legs up towards the sky, imagining that you're pushing a ceiling away from you. So your legs are activated. You can bring the legs apart so that they're hip width apart. No need to have the knees together. Make it a bit easier. And then see if you can really straighten the legs by really pushing away. So you're going to feel the muscles activating. You're flexing the feet so you feel those muscles activating as well. And now that we started to activate, perhaps the rest of the body became tense. So see if you can keep that activation in the legs and then just wiggle the body a little bit here, moving the head left to right, just to kind of give that permission to let go. And then come to stillness. Scanning the face yet again, relaxing the muscles in the eyes and the forehead, breathing deep. And then exhale, go ahead and bring the knees in towards the shoulders. Grab the outer edges of your feet or the big toe or perhaps behind the back of the knees. So whatever permits you to be comfortable, relatively comfortable, able to relax, and then really pull the knees down towards the armpits. Take your time settling in here. We're going to have a slower start today. So take the time to really acknowledge every part of the body. And then once you've settled in, you feel centered, go ahead and just start to swing from left to right. The head is relaxed onto the ground. The neck is relaxed. The shoulders are relaxed as best as you can. Taking a deep breath in here. And exhale, coming back to stillness and center. And we're going to release the feet and bring the knees so that they're right above the hips. Bring the legs at a nice 90-degree angle. And then drop both knees over to the right. So the knees will be stacked one on top of the other. Extending that left arm out to the side. And again, we're using this time here to really let go the weight of our body. This is your moment. As cliche as that sounds, let's use it for true honesty of a moment for ourselves here. To take care of you, to let go of what you no longer need, and to create some space for all that we want to create and bring into our lives. Focusing on the breath and relaxing the muscles in the face. Inhale, engage the core softly and bring the knees back up to center, a 90-degree angle so that the shins or the calves are horizontal with the mat, and then drop it over to the left. Extending that right arm out to the side, relaxing your jaw. I've waited so long in this class to say it. What's going on? Bring a smile. Lifting the corners of your mouth for a little smile. Make it soft, make it genuine, and allow yourself to feel that joy of that smile into your entire body. Letting go of any judgments, letting go of any shyness. Give yourself that permission to let go and to just feel joy. One more breath here. And exhale, bring it back to center. You're going to cross the ankles and then slowly begin to swing as slowly as you can possibly get using your abdomen muscles to bring yourself into a seated position. Taking a moment here to release the shoulders down into the ground. I'm just going to turn to face you guys so it's easier. Shoulders are relaxing down. Imagine that you want to root your tailbone into the ground. Navel softly just moves towards the spine. So no need to activate too much here. We're just softly moving the navel into the spine. Breathing here, noticing what kind of thoughts are passing through. No need to attach yourself to them or to judge them. Just notice what's going on. You're going to drop that left hand to the ground. Feel free to keep the eyes closed if you want. You're going to raise that right arm up above your head, plant your right sit bone into the ground, and then lean over to the left. Breathe in here. As you inhale, you can come back up a little bit if you want, and exhale slowly, deep in the stretch. Awesome. Couple deep breaths here. Relax the weight of your legs. Relax the weight of your head. Let the weight of your body create a bit more of a stretch here. You can start to swing just a little bit forward and backwards, moving very slowly, just to get different parts of the lower abdomen as well as your lower back. Go easy here. One more breath in center. And then exhale, push away with your left hand. And we're gonna bring it over to the other side. Right hand reaches down, left hand up, plant the left sit bone into the ground, and go ahead, bring it over to the right. Let the legs be heavy, relaxing all the muscles in the face, allowing the jaw to just relax, separating the top and the bottom teeth. Scanning the body, noticing where you keep that habit of bringing tension to hold the body. And then with the breath, see if you can relax the body a bit more. Letting go of the legs, letting go of that upper arm, relaxing the head, When you feel ready, you can bring it forward and backwards a little bit, moving slowly and paying attention to what feels good for you. Try to softly create space between your ears and the shoulders, so your neck is feeling a bit of that freedom of expression feeling. One more breath in center. And then exhale, rise it back up to center, reaching both arms up, deep breath in. And twisting over to the left. We're going to start to incorporate the heart rate here as well as the breath. Inhale to center, extending the spine. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. Use the core to softly move yourself from side to side. Exhale to the left. We're going to speed it up a little bit more, moving at your speed, and just be sure to try to go the full extent of your inhale and the full extent of your exhale. So even though we're going quicker, we're still utilizing that long, extensive breath. Relaxing all the muscles in your face. And if you want to take your breathing to another level, if you haven't done so already, use your Ujjayi breath. That means inhaling in through the nose, exhaling out through the nose with a slight constriction in the back of your throat. So you feel the heat and a little massage in the back of your throat. Relaxing the jaw. Welcome the heat. Welcome the muscles waking up. The shoulders might start to burn a little bit here. Bear with me. You'll be proud after. Use the breath to calm the mind and the body, finding more strength within. All right, last two. Final to the center. Exhale, bring it down. We're just going to do a few circles in the neck here. Take your time using your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. You can exhale out of the mouth here if you wish, just for that exaggerated feeling of letting go. Welcome back. A calm and stillness in the mind and the body here. Relaxing all the muscles in the face, letting all the tension melt away, disappear. A last round. Awesome. Great job. And when you're ready, take an inhale to center, and then bring yourself onto all fours. Depending on what your bodily habits are and what you tend to do during the day, everyone's position here is going to be different. So I invite you guys to take this time to be unique for yourself, taking in consideration your toes, your feet, your ankles, your hips. So just go ahead and rotate the ankles, flex and point the feet, squeeze and release the toes. And when you feel ready with that, you can start to incorporate the hips, either making full circles or maybe U shapes or maybe side to side. I know it's a lot of options. But take a moment here, just kind of center in with yourself. Maybe trying different things, seeing what feels good and what doesn't. And then enjoy releasing on the exhale. Creating space on the inhale. And if you're feeling in that flowy mood today, go ahead and feel free to incorporate a few cat-cows within the circles. So it can be a bit more, how would you say, choreographically? The mind and the body that working together, it can be difficult. If you're rotating in one direction, go ahead and reverse the direction now. Try to relax the jaw, all the muscles in the face. Softly lifting the corners of your mouth, and continue following the deep breaths. Awesome. Coming back to center, bring the knees mat width apart, big toes to touch, and then extend the hips all the way back. Walking the hands forward, a little inner thigh stretch here. Release the forehead onto the ground. Maybe swaying the head left and right just to get different areas. Nice little massage and tension release in the forehead. And now go ahead and come to stillness, lifting the hips so that they're above the knees. And then just walk the hands to the top of your mat into puppy pose and then drop the chest down. If you need to stack a pillow underneath the chest so that it's more comfortable, it's a nice modification. Otherwise, go ahead and allow your chest to be heavy, letting go. Feel that stretch in the shoulders. Opening up the heart a little bit more. Awesome. Inhale, curl the tailbone down, navel into the spine, push away from the ground, and then gradually bring yourself into your tabletop position. Right foot reaches back. We're just going to give a nice little stretch, that whole back side of your leg. And when you're ready, switch that left leg. And we're going to this time keep that left leg there and then bring ourselves into plank pose. Spread the fingers as wide as they go, gripping into the mat, already training the fingers to release the pressure off the wrists. Tailbone reaches down towards the heels as you push the heels towards the back. Navel into the spine, and you're really actively rooting away from the ground here. This is a great position to cultivate the calm and that strength. What I meant to say is this is a great position to cultivate strength within the calm. Breathe in here, bear with me, stay in stillness, drop the hips down. So you're in full plank pose, deep breath here. Awesome job. Exhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Downward facing dog, walk it out. Take as many breaths as you want here. Bending one knee, straightening the other, moving the hips side to side. Releasing the head, swaying the head a little bit left and right. Releasing any tension there. Coming onto the toes to stretch the back of the toes, then dropping the heels. Bending the knees, lifting the tailbone up towards the sky, dropping the chest down. Big breath here. And then exhale, round your spine back over into plank. Deep breath in here. Exhale, knees down. Kind of like a half push-up here. Bring the chest down. And then inhale, walk the hips up towards the hand for upward facing dog, lifting the thighs above the ground. Deep breath in here. Exhale, keep the tops of your feet into the ground, lift yourself to down dog, and then switch onto the heels. Left heel roots down, right leg comes up, bend that right knee, and we're gonna drop it as far over to the left as possible. And this time, instead of bringing the right shoulder down, we're gonna open up the heart, coming onto the right fingertips. This can be a very challenging in balance position. So what will help here is to root that left heel into the ground and reach that right knee as far up into the sky as you can, and then leaning over to the right. Deep breath here. Exhale, back to center. Right foot comes forward between your hands. Drop that back knee. Take a little minute to rotate, massage the hands and the wrists if you want. Shaking it out. They just took a lot of energy and pressure. So we take good care of ourselves because we love our bodies. Awesome. And then when you feel ready, we're just going to take a few moments here in center, catching our breath. Make sure the front knee is over the front ankle as always. And we're just going to drop the hips. So feel free to bring the hands to the lower hips if you want, just to kind of guide the hips forward in dropping further down. Inhale, you can come out a little bit. You'll start to activate the thighs. And then exhale, drop it down. Inhale up. Breath is super important here. Try to really keep with it. This doesn't seem like much, but after a few rounds, you'll really start to feel the muscles engaging in those inner thighs. Inhale in. And as you push back up, try to push a little bit more from the heel so that you're activating that butt muscle. Awesome job. Final exhale, drop it down. Left hand comes down to the ground. The back knee reaches up, and then we're going to twist right arm to the sky. Try to plant that right big toe into the ground so that your right knee doesn't flare out, and you're keeping it nice and centered. That movement of keeping that knee in center will also activate the inner right thigh. So bear with me here. And exhale, bring it back down. Right hand to the inner right foot. Pivot your back foot and open up, left arm to the sky. Push the elbow against the knee and the knee against the elbow. So you're really feeling that opening up in that inner right thigh. The chest is opening up, shoulders are away from the ears. We're almost done, bear with me. Deep breath in. Exhale, put the weight onto that right hip and then go ahead and bring yourself back up into a warrior two. I'm just gonna switch sides because I can't really follow you guys here. Awesome. Taking a moment here, front knee over front ankle, getting a nice deep stretch in both thighs, pushing on the outer edge of that left foot. Tailbone reaches down, shoulders down, arms out to the sides. Awesome job. Straighten that front leg. And imagine someone's pulling your right fingertips forward, so you're really extending and getting pulled forward first, and then bringing it down. So you'll create with that movement more space in that inner right hip so that you can bring yourself down into our position. Awesome job. And again, being patient with yourself, and going at your speed, going at your level. There's no competition here. You're here for you to enjoy. Awesome. One more breath. Exhale, bend that front knee, come back forward, and then all the way back. Right arm reaches up and back. Deep breath in, pushing into that front knee. And exhale, back to center. Both feet are pointing towards the long edges of your mat. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring it all the way down to the ground. Deep breath in here. Exhale, release. Fingertips are pointing towards the front of you. The elbows are going to curl towards the back, so elbow creases are forward, and when you bend the elbows, they'll bend in center towards the back. Releasing the head, letting go. Breathing in. Softly lifting the tailbone towards the sky, just a micro movement, but you'll feel it in the hamstrings. And then go ahead and wave yourself, inhale back up. Exhale over to that left foot, pushing your right hip back, so you're keeping the hips squared. Breathing in. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the right. Back to center. Reaching both arms up to the sky. Deep breath in. And we're going to twist so that now our front leg is forward. And we're going to bend into that knee, going into our warrior two from this position. So we're just going to do the same sequence on this side, but going backwards. Deep breath in here. Exhaling out. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Fingertips pointing towards the front. And bring it down. Deep breath in. Awesome job, guys. Inhale back, bring that front knee bent, and then all the way back. Deep breath in here. One last breath. And then exhale, bring it all the way back forward into that high lunge. Drop that back knee. Bring the hands to that front knee if you wish. I didn't say to do so on the other side, but I saw some of you guys did it, so awesome job. Inhale, come in. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale. Exhale. If you preferred the hands on the hips, go ahead and do so. And then inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That back knee stays on the ground. I did that for the first one because I had to adjust something, but you can keep that back knee on the ground. And exhale down. Inhaling in. Exhale, drop. Activating those micro muscles deep inside. Exhale, release. Inhaling in. Deep, deep breaths, guys. Final round. Inhale. Whew. Exhale, release. Drop that right hand down, lift that back knee, and then twist over to the left. One more breath here. Exhale, left hand down, pivot your back foot, right arm opens up to the sky, push the elbow against the knee, and the knee against the elbow. Deep breaths here. And then exhale, release, bringing both hands down to center. We're gonna find ourselves back into our centered position, big toes in, heels are out. And this time we're gonna go for a deeper stretch in the shoulders. So go ahead and bring the right hand, left hand back, interlace the fingers. Feel free to bend the elbows here so that you can roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and then down. Imagine somebody is pulling the hands away from the body so you feel that space between the ears and the shoulders. And then as you keep that momentum of somebody pulling the arms away, go ahead and drop the top of your head towards the ground. It's okay if you don't touch yet, just bring it to your comfortable distance. And continue to maintain the arms so that they're trying to reach the ground behind your head. Obviously, we're probably not gonna all get there just yet, but that's the direction we eventually want to go. Awesome job. Dylan, that is perfect. Great job, guys. Both Marins, if you guys want to lift your hands a bit more, yeah, is that okay? As long as it feels good, awesome. And Christina, perfect. Great job, guys. Couple breaths here. Notice how with every exhale, you can potentially go a little bit further by allowing, not by forcing. And then if that feels good for you, stay here a couple breaths. If you want to take it a bit further, I personally like to drop my left shoulder as I lift my right shoulder up a bit, and then drop it, and then over to the other side. So it's a bit of a way to just kind of get deeper stretch in the back of the legs. And as well, get different areas in the shoulders and the neck. But if you don't feel comfortable with this one yet, please don't do it, because it's an easy way to get hurt. Awesome. When you're ready, drop the hands to the lower back. Let the hands fall down the sides of the legs. Plant your palms into the ground. Slowly lift halfway back up. Heel toe your feet back into center. And we're going to go into our frog pose. Bringing the elbows to the inner knees. Taking your time. Breathing here. And even though from afar this also is one of those positions that doesn't look like much, we are working a lot here. So see if you can take this time to really embrace and notice every muscle inside the hips, every muscle in the feet, in your calves, in your legs, in your core, even in your back. Everything is working together here to create this nice balance. You're really pushing the elbows against the thighs, and that push in opposition is going to create balance. Feel free to grab a yoga block or something to sit on if you want as well, just to kind of help with your balance and with your strength. And if you guys have noticed, we're staying a bit longer in our positions here today. So bear with me, you got this. And if you lose balance, that's okay. That's how we all get to being really good at certain positions. Falling and learning how to change it. You guys are doing awesome. Embrace the challenge here. One more deep, full body breath here. And then exhale, release the hands down. Slowly bring ourselves into our seated position. See, it wasn't that bad, right? Onto our backs. And this is that moment where you guys get to choose whatever you want. Any last little stretch that you feel your body desperately needs before we go into our Shavasana. We're going to take about 10 breaths here, so you'll have enough time to do a two-sided type of stretch if you need. Allow your body to remain relaxed, to remain present, and to continue to use your breath to create the movement, to let go. Relaxing all the muscles in the face. Taking one more deep breath wherever you are. And go ahead and bring yourselves into a reclined butterfly pose. So that means you bring the feet close to your hips, bring the soles of your feet together, and allow the knees to fall out by the sides. Extending the arms straight above the head so you get a little stretch in the shoulders and the upper back here. And just take a few breaths. Gradually and slowly allowing your body weight to fully release into the ground. The elbows might start to bend as you completely let go and relax. Taking a final deep breath here. Lifting the corners of your mouth just to remind yourself how awesome that you are, how good it was to take some time for yourself today, and thank yourself for that. Bring the knees back in together. Maybe bringing the knees side to side if you want, just to bring back that centered balance. Why? And we're going to slowly make our way to Shavasana. So take your time getting here. If you want to turn off the lights, take a sip of water, bring a blanket, a pillow, whatever you wish, just to be extra cozy. And we're really going to take up space today. It's a bit the theme of releasing and making room for the new. During our Shavasana today, well, not just today, it's every Shavasana, is the moment we use to really allow our body to do what it's capable of doing all on its own. And during our practice today, we gave it a little boost of energy. We gave it a little bit of love. We released and let go of things we no longer need, creating space. And now we're just going to completely let go as best as you can with every breath. And allow yourself to be transported if you need. Allow your thoughts to pass through. Allow the emotions to pass through. So relaxed that you can almost become a third-person perspective, watching yourself without attaching or holding on to anything. One big deep breath here. Full body scan, letting go. Shavasana. back to your body, allowing your breath to pass through every cell in your body. Allowing yourself a final moment of letting go whatever remains that you no longer need. Taking this silent moment to yourself to set your intention for the rest of your night. Begin to move the toes, the fingers, the hands and the feet. As you begin to deepen the breath a bit more, start to rise the hands above the heads, point and flex the feet, bending the knees if you want. Moving the knees from side to side. Taking our time here. Notice if the thoughts are rushing to the rest of your evening and if you've maybe left presence. And just try to come back. Try to notice the connection between the tension in your body and the thoughts and your breath. Come back to allowing yourself a moment of calm, a moment of healing. Taking a few deep breaths. Coming on to your side. And then eventually bringing yourself back into a seated position if you wish. If you wish to stay in Shavasana to go to sleep for the rest of the night, that's also okay. As we slowly all arrive here, take that final honest moment for ourselves, closing the eyes, bringing the hand over to our heart space. Take a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, let go completely. Let the back round out, let the head fall forward. A bit of a moment of surrender. Surrender to all the love that you carry within you, as cliche as that may sound. I mean it from my heart. Really thank yourself for taking this time today to take care of you. Feel this powerful love, powerful energy that just emits from your body. And let those around you enjoy this. Enjoy this positivity, this love, and this power. Namaste. Thank you so much, you guys.